Samantha Marsden, Managing Director of Sam James Limited. Sam and James are myself and my business partner James, who's also an engraver, and we have been in partnership for 4 years now. I wanted to be a pathologist, so I took all the subjects to be a pathologist. God, I'm an engraver now, how weird. Just at the last minute I decided no, because I loved art, loved it, had a brilliant art teacher. I just thought, no, I'm not going to be a pathologist, I'm going to be an engraver. It was certainly nothing that the teachers had recommended that I did. They wanted me to, do my A-levels and go on to university, and so it was never encouraged. But it was just a, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. I think I'd probably always deep down wanted to do it, because of the family business. My family are gun makers, and I originally wanted to be a gun engraver. I applied to all the gun houses, and none of them took on girls at the time. Very archaic workshops, no facilities at all for girls. Went to art school instead of going on to do A-levels, and then straight into my apprenticeship, the Goldsmiths Apprenticeship. And it was fantastic. I'd have done it for free. I'd probably still do it for free now. George Lukes, he is probably one of the finest engravers of our time. The best luck of my whole career to have ever been taken on by him. I was an apprentice with him for 5 years, and then I was going to leave, and he asked me to stay on and go into partnership with him, which I did. So I was 22 when I went into partnership with him. When you go to art school or university or whatever, there's no pressure on you to finish anything in a certain amount of time. With just my experience of going to art school, it's great fun, but you don't learn anywhere near as much as you do in a working environment. And I think that experience, counts for so much more in the long term. Decided to do a bit of freelance work for another engraving company called R.H. Wilkins. When I was down there, I met James, who I'm now in partnership with. So that was a major turning point as well. It was another one of those moments when I thought, wouldn't it be great if we could join forces? You should consider being an apprentice in our industry if it is something you're really passionate about. I suppose it takes a great deal of patience. A piece might take months, so you're looking at the same thing for months. It's just a different way of putting a piece of art down. If you're passionate about a craft, then absolutely do it, and work your socks off, and spend all your spare time thinking about it, doing it, practicing. Then if you're wanting to do all that, then yes, absolutely go for it. So that's the best bit, bringing on the next generation for me. And making sure that it continues. So I'm very passionate about keeping our trade alive, because it's only an allied craft, the Cartier Award. I always wanted to win it, because George, my master, had won it, and that was always something I wanted to do. I never thought in a million years I'd win it twice. Fantastic. Nothing better really, not in our industry, I think. What I would like to have known growing up that I know now would be nothing. I've loved learning, I've loved making mistakes. I think it'd be really dull to know things before you should.